you could see that these guys are doing things differently from the pragmatism of Osimhen. Scoring goals, and they are playing against the best side in Italy. Let me just put into perspective for you. Inter Milan have played against the top 6 in Italy. They have only dropped 2 points, including Juventus, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Lazio, Roma, Napoli, all of them. They have only dropped 2 points in possible 18. That shows that they were playing against a superior team.
Napoli
I watched that game. This game, Inter Milan wasn't as if they bossed them. They just got the better of them via experience, because they have done it before again. But I can tell you, the future for Roma is very bright.
Wow, I don't even know who plays for Arsenal anymore. Even Chelsea, Man United, Barcelona, I don't know the scoreline, I don't know anything. And that's because of AFCON 2023. But guess what?
Lamba.
We are back. Why is it Lamba? We are back to league football. I beg, guys. Let's clap for AFCON.
I like you. I love the way you enter.
Let's clap for AFCON because for the first time we have a competition in Africa that made us totally forget about league football.
Absolutely.
Especially for some fans who Chelsea fans, Man United fans.
That lie.
At least your BP.
Barcelona.
Your BP came back to stable.
Back away draw Granada yesterday.
Baruch, your BP don't stable back now.
Very always
Guys, welcome to another beautiful edition of Best of the Best Sports Show, and we are here to take you around the exciting, scintillating, and interesting world of sport. My name is Ibukwan Aluko, and the guys are here to fire the goal or the ball into the goal just how they do it on the show. Farouk Adetola, how you doing?
Well, I'm very excited to be back again.
I'll just give you a nice intro, but you don't put yourself in.
We're talking about the bread and butter of European football. Arsenal balling, 6-0 record for a home defeat for West Ham United. And it's a debut, so to speak. Arsenal will collect the league.
Izu, what's up? What's good? You were never a fan of African football, but I remember that in fact when we come on the set, you don't even talk about Chelsea, man. You were so concerned about the AFCON.
Obviously, it was a very exciting tournament. Especially for the fact that for a very long time, the Super Eagles have given me nothing to believe in. But in this tournament, it felt like there could be something there. No, it was very.
And you had a break from Chelsea's.
No, obviously, I see the whole Chelsea here. No, obviously, nothing can stop.
Mr. Roy. Babanla, waiting the AFCON. AFCON don't come on now. Chelsea don't come back. Go and get your BP drugs again.
No. So for last match or last 2 matches, we won against Aston Villa. So it was a welcome development, so to say.
After that,
we'll go back with our BP machines. You understand, for all Chelsea fans, but. We hope that
back.
We hope that the nightmare of this season will not meet us next year. So for this season, I'm sure a lot of Chelsea fans have written it off.
Well,
we look forward to next
fantastic.
season.
If you are an Arsenal fan, a Chelsea fan, a Man United fan, whatever club you support all around the world, we are back. In fact, we are here to stay again
with full alacrity.
God bless it.
I no come joke. If see that scoreline, West Ham fans. God save Nation and not the Nigeria. Una wear boots for that match at all. Farouk, let me start with you. Now, you look at West Ham, and I was thinking maybe it was Kudus that was the reason they've not really had good result when he was playing at the AFCON. But Kudus crashed out, and it seems different patches trying to get the team together. Moyes really not understanding what was happening. They brought in Ward-Prowse. I was thinking, okay, now that they have Ward-Prowse, things should get better. But your home ground, conceding 6 goals without even scoring one. They had Jarrod Bowen in the frame. They had Mohamed Kudus, like I said. They had Susek. It wasn't as if there was someone missing.
Yeah, well,
is it due to, can we say it's Arsenal masterclass? Because I remember I said it here that Arsenal beating Liverpool is more like, something that would push them on. Is it Arsenal masterclass, or you just feel that West Ham were terrible on that night.
It was both, but there's some games that you don't even need to analyze, just for us to avoid paralysis. And for Arsenal, it was a perfect day, at the office for them. From the start of the match, I didn't even start from the beginning. I just browsed through my. I'm like, Arsenal 3 goes up. Before you know it, 4 goes up in the first half. When was the last time Arsenal did that on the road, and not just against any side, against a team that have been a boogie team to them in the past, West Ham United.
London derby for that.
And I feel that Arsenal have consolidated on their achievement of the last 2 or 3 weeks. You beat Liverpool. These are the things that are supposed to happen after that. Those before you, ahead of you, would look behind them and say there's somebody coming like a tractor, somebody coming like a mobile train. That if we don't do our own job quite well, they will take them they'll catch up with them. Man City struggled, Liverpool struggled. Arsenal are cruising at this point in time, and what a way for them to win. Saka back to his element, now in double figure again. We were complaining about him not scoring at the point in time. Now he has scored in double figure. There was also Declan Rice, who also showed to his former side that this is what they are missing. 2 assists and a goal.
That was a fantastic
goal. It shows that
goal.
Arsenal are back where they want to be, but they just need to consolidate and keep on grinding out, and hopefully somebody above them can just drop. But it's going to be a long journey, but that was a 100% performance from Arsenal.
But looking at the setup of Arsenal, because I was surprised to see Trossard start as a point man ahead of Nketiah. Yes, Gabriel Jesus isn't available, I guess it's injury or something, but Trossard came into that game and I think he played that role well, connecting passes, making link-up plays, always dangerous when he's on the ball. If you were to be Arteta now, because I think that should be an headache, would you stick to Trossard in that position?
A lot of managerial work is, chop and change, see what works, see what doesn't work. When you see one that works, you okay, look, I have this in my Arsenal now, and maybe when I need it, I can always go to that. And I think what Trossard gives you is the ability to bring the wingers, Saka and Martinelli, into play. Unlike Nketiah, who is more like a point man, you always have to send the ball to him. But with Trossard, Saka and Martinelli can play around him. He will bring the midfield to play as well. So I think Arteta choosing to go that route and he working out for him eventually. I think it was fun to watch. Arsenal look like a side that know what they want to achieve. They slipped up at some point in time in the season, but it looks like they're starting to overcome that sense of, this might not be our season. Some things are not happening for us, but now they beat Liverpool, and like Farouk said, results like that to prepare you to have performances like this. And it's good that they did not slip from that, because the usual Arsenal, the company has always been giant consistency. They beat Liverpool today, they slump and lose to West Ham tomorrow and things like that. But beating Liverpool and going on from that, I think it's a step in the right direction. Hopefully, they should lose to Chelsea, but now continue like that.
Let me come to you, Roy. The scoreline was quite, quite a statement. Whether you like it or not, whether it's Chelsea fan or not, I think it was a statement of intent from Arsenal and Arteta generally. If you were Pep Guardiola, if you were Jurgen Klopp, is there any need to worry?
Of course, you should be worried. When you look back and you see that the person behind you is all gun blazing, you have to get a shield. You understand? Getting that shield is you playing well, because any slip up. And that's it. You say goodbye to the competition. So at this point in time in Premiership, you really have to play well. Like, you need that mental focus. You understand?
So you're saying
compete. So of course
they
Pep,
have to.
Wow. Oh yeah, Pep and Klopp should watch their back. Actually, Arsenal is actually coming, but I don't. To be honest, to be frank, I really do not see them winning the competition.
Roy is always a man who brings in that negative, that doubt.
No, for Arsenal.
Same thing did with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He's doing it with Arsenal.
I'm only being what's the word?
You are being a pessimist.
Yes,
pessimist.
not pessimist. I'm trying to speak facts.
It's logical.
Yeah, I'm bringing logic into
Anyways,
football.
even at Chelsea now, it will come on logic. So guys, let's move away from Arsenal. Let's go straight to Aston Villa against Man United. Now, Aston Villa, I think they play Chelsea and United, and this, I think, if you go back to 2 months' time, I don't think this result will happen.
Yeah.
So I think it's more of something wrong with Aston Villa than Chelsea and Man United picking form. Going straight to Villa Park to get a maximum point with the way Aston Villa have been playing this season. I don't know. I won't call that.
It's good.
Is it United master class?
It's good evening. I mean, it's one thing he's known for. I don't. If there's any coach
who, right?
Not really necessarily bottle. If there's any coach who, maybe apart from winning the Europa League, anyways.
Yeah.
But there's any coach who I don't know if he's afraid or for some reason he doesn't enjoy playing football at the highest level. Gunning for the league and just staying top. This Villa team had the chance to go top at one point. All they had to do was beat. I've forgotten what the team was, and they went there and they dropped points.
Yeah.
And I think from that point onward, it has been sort of a downward spiral. They beat Sheffield United here. They are collapsing. These people beat Sheffield United 5-0 a couple of weeks ago. Their next game was Chelsea. They looked like a completely different side. They didn't understand what they were doing. And now against Man U, they look like they should have scored. They scored eventually. And then for some very off reason, they give up another goal to Man U. But then again, Man U is a side who is high on confidence right now. Their striker is starting to fire, They have McTominay who can come up from the bench and, contribute to the goals and all of that. So I don't know. They don't look ready.
I remember when we almost threw punches here when we talked about Rasmus Højlund, who I said that I don't think he is that striker. But beyond every doubt, now it seems he's come to the party. Even the coach said that he has always believed in him, despite the fact that there were different articles, talking negative things about him. But he scored back-to-back goals now. He's been in every of the play for Man United. Is this what you guys bargained for?
He has scored 5 in the last 4, and about 6 in the last 5. Talking about goal involvement, that shows that he's beginning to understand what the league is all about. And I will not fault him, like I said at that point in time. If you are playing with players that don't play to your ability, that are not doing things for you, you are going to suffer no matter how good you are. Go and bring back Torres, go and bring back Destroy, Henry. If they don't get the right services from your players, especially at the top club, you are going to struggle. It was coming from Atalanta, where everybody about the same thing. Nobody gives him preference. He was just a young player there. Nobody's playing for him. There were great players then, like at Atlanta then. But now he's at a big club where he's expected to deliver week in, week out. And if you look at him quite well, he's a traditional number 9. A guy that can play with his back to the goal, hold up play. And
he's always in the right positions.
And now the goals are coming. And I've said it, and I'm still telling Roy again, who I feel is doing as if they see right about now. Rasmus Højlund will be a fantastic striker. Not very close to Haaland, but he's just 20. Give him years, give him season. This guy will score goals and goals and goals. Is he going to win league with United? It's different entirely. But this guy is born to score goals. I feel that if you get the right services, he will score more goals.
Now let's quickly talk about Andre Onana. It seems he was trending for the right reason yesterday.
Yeah.
He made a couple of saves, and I always say that now Casemiro is back to protect the back four. It seems the team are already getting used to being good when it comes to defensive setup. I'm also of a school of thought that I think a goalkeeper is as good as his defense. Are you beginning to see the real Onana the boss from Inter Milan?
I'm certain Farouk would not say anything positive about Onana. You see how he tactically.
You ask you question.
You don't have he tactically. You don't have how he tactically shielded that part. So the thing is, back to Onana question. The thing is, Onana has been a very fantastic goalkeeper right from his days in Ajax. All right, he has been a good goalkeeper. You can't take that away from him. In Inter Milan, he was the best goalkeeper in Serie A last season and all of that. In the Champions League as well. You get what I'm saying? So you cannot see, even if you like, put Düsseldorf or Dinosov or Casillas or Buffon, and you don't have
good defensive
setup.
Thank you.
The keeper will concede no matter what. You understand what I'm saying? That was the fate of Onana prior to the return of Casemiro. Now they are playing a double pivot of Casemiro and Kobe Minor. You understand? And it seems as if it's working. They are now shielding the back four, you understand, from more attack coming in and all of that. And that is the reason why Man U has been able to win their 2 matches back to back.
Because of Onana.
No. Well, look
One
at the
day-
fantastic
one day-
save.
one
No,
day soon.
listen.
One
Look at
day
the
soon.
look at the fantastic saves he
We're
made.
gonna discuss another-
Look at the fantastic
No,
saves
no,
he
no.
made yesterday.
See,
Whether you like it or not, you may not like Onana.
I'm not saying
you may
Onana
not
is a
like
bad
Onana
goalkeeper.
as a
Farouk,
player.
But
Farouk,
so far, United,
You may not.
Onana
Farouk,
has been terrible.
Farouk, he had a good game against
Of
Aston
course,
Villa.
obviously.
Farouk, you may not like
Very good
Onana.
game. Don't tell me I don't like Onana. Why would I like?
No, I said you may. The
I
word
do
is
like
may.
him, but his
You
performance
may
has
not
not
like
been
Onana,
The
but
show is
give
not
him
about
his
Onana.
flowers that he's a fantastic
the show,
keeper.
the show is not about Onana. I beg. The show is not about Onana. I only brought in Onana because I felt that the game against Aston Villa was
also.
Oh yeah, of course, he was a fantastic keeper yesterday.
Hopefully we get to see more of that, and hopefully Casemiro won't get injured again. But that boy could be minor. I don't know where they got that boy from, bro. That's
He's
the
a baller.
whole
He's a
that's
baller.
the whole of talent.
He has the head of an old man.
The guy they lose confidence.
Yeah,
When he touches
his
the
ball control,
guy.
his confidence.
Anyways, Man United, I'm sure very soon I won't be surprised
Chelsea
if
should buy
I
him.
see him at Barcelona. You know.
No, in Chelsea. In Chelsea
Why don't they
colours.
All right, guys, let's move straight to Roma against Inter Milan. The Daniel De Rossi's party is finally over after replacing Jose Mourinho. Yeah, senior man does a laugh somewhere, say no worry. This job goes soon tire you.
To be honest,
He doesn't
forget
have-
the lost.
Yeah.
You could see that these guys are doing things differently from the pragmatism of Jose Mourinho. Scoring goals, and they are playing against the best side in Italy. Let me just put into perspective for you. Inter Milan have played against the top 6 in Italy. They have only dropped 2 points, including Juventus, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Lazio,
Atalanta.
Roma, Napoli, all of them. They have only dropped 2 points in possible 18. That shows that they were playing against a superior team.
Napoli
And
have
I
had
watched
a terrible
that game. This game, Inter Milan wasn't as if they bossed them. They just got the better of them via experience, because they have done it before again. But I can tell you, the future for Roma is very bright. Only
Under
if-
Daniel De Rossi.
absolutely.
All right, you if you know Daniel De Rossi, I remember how it was. Who can you compare De Rossi to when he was playing football?
He plays more with. He's an intelligent goal player. I think I see him like Carrick at times, Alonso.
But at times,
Because they play very, very, of course.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
only difference is that he's a very, tough marker.
He's quite
But
aggressive.
He reads the ball from the
Gattuso.
deep.
More like Gattuso.
No.
But he's also very aggressive.
Yeah.
Daniel De Rossi, well, like they say, the party is over. It's time for the real business. Now that you've lost against Inter Milan, hopefully you guys get back to winning ways next weekend. Now the Champions League is back, guys. After more like 2 months break, it seems the boys have been, gradual process being separated from the men. And
They're not there again.
the fixtures we have here: Copenhagen against Man City. Wow.
Now they Copenhagen group, abi?
PSG against
Yeah,
Real
that's
Sociedad. RB Leipzig against Real Madrid. Lazio against Bayern. Which let me see. Lazio against Bayern. Farouk. Okay, you just spoke finish. So let me come to Izu. Lazio against Bayern. Lazio, here and there, they've not been consistent enough. Bayern have been, I won't say consistent, they've been terrible, in the league, losing scandalously to Leverkusen.
To Sabi Alonso.
But we know Champions League football is more of vibes, this mentality
Experience,
vibes,
heritage, and all of that.
Any banana peel for in this game?
Well, Lazio, for all their woes this season, have been able to get results at home.
Yeah.
Even in the Champions League group stage, you get. So
I remember that game against Atletico Madrid.
I was at the
I think that's where their keeper scored.
I think they're the same goal. So they've been able to manage to get results when they are home.
Yeah.
And Bayern have not exactly been the best travelers as well. I don't know, for some reason with Tuchel, they're just off. They are losing games they should not be losing. And even when they win, there's no emphaticness about how they win as to the Bayern that we're used to. So for some very off reason, if Lazio can, be Lazio at home, there might just be an upset and then maybe get a draw at the Allianz Arena.
Very possible that Bayern will go out.
I think Bayern will win. They are an expert when it comes to the Champions League.
Expert.
Expert.
And they have a coach that has won it.
They are an expert. And they have won all of the away games in this season's Champions League. At Old Trafford, in Denmark, as well as also in Turkey.
Yeah.
So for me, last year are a very good side. But when was the last time we were in the Champions League? 2001. I remember.
Wow.
So I think it's just going to be a normal a normal game for Bayern Munich.
Should we go to RB Leipzig, Real Madrid? Any
No, it's that
top mentality club?
no.
That one is football.
It's Real Madrid.
So,
Real Madrid.
so
No, wait.
let me just. So I was talking to a friend yesterday, and he was like, how can being a Madrid fan that he can't still fathom how Nigeria lost 5 finals out of 8. Like, I said, I know what the enjoyment don't choke you for there. Leipzig, Madrid, any problem with that game?
The problem that Leipzig have dropped from, they have not been
So not
completely.
both teams to score, if it not happen.
You see,
both teams will score. Madrid tend to struggle against German side on the road. Go and check the record.
Yeah.
Any German side,
Wolfsburg,
Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
But this Leipzig side are not the Leipzig of yesteryears when they were balling. They've lost quite a number of players. They're not playing quite well. But Madrid over 2 legs will qualify. I don't know what's going to happen in Germany, but I still feel that Leipzig have dropped from. So expect Madrid to continue from where they left off against Girona. They turned Girona to small boy.
So the second leg is going to be at the Bernabeu.
Let me be honest with you. RB Leipzig does not. They don't have it.
It's not being honest. It's a normal thing.
No, they don't have it. They don't have it. Madrid can lose. Madrid can lose 5 matches, but when they
let's be honest, Leipzig will beat. I will say,
no.
Baba. So, anything for Leipzig?
I don't think so. Especially for the fact that second leg is going to be at Bernabeu. I don't.
Nothing.
They might hold their own at home.
No, they will
but
not.
Coming to that Bernabeu, I'm sorry.
So let's go to the guys that it seems they know UEFA officials very well. Man City. I think Man City. They get, I don't know if it's coincidence, but they get easy round of 16 features. I think in the last 10 years, I'm sure they've gotten probably 7.
7, absolutely.
IBK, make I bust your head. When the draws for the round of 16 was about to happen, more than half of football Twitter predicted that Man City were going to get Copenhagen.
As in,
it was just clear as that it was going to happen. There was no way around it.
Would there be an upset in that one?
Copenhagen.
Let's move on, please.
But they beat Man U.
That's Man U.
Where Man City beat. Man City beat.
That's Man U. You can't compare.
Can we see both teams to score in this game?
It can happen.
Well, it's football anyway. Anything can happen in football.
A bit suspect defensively.
One thing I'll tell you guys, I realize that as Man City in the Champions League, don't carry them over because there's always this, either they play 2-0 or 1. I don't think carry them over 2.5. I cannot.
But for me, I think
they will do that.
Over 1.5 goals.
The thing is, Haaland and what's his name?
De Bruyne.
They are back. You understand? So, and when those two beasts are playing, Nawala be that. Yeah. So for Copenhagen,
bread and butter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for Copenhagen, I feel over 2 go work.
Okay, over 2.5 from you. You straight win.
I think Man City will win both halves.
Both halves.
Man City to qualify.
Man City to qualify. That's
like
1.0.
That's
like 1.0.
I don't tell you.
All those can
Man City to score over 1.5 goals.
All those can you away if you put 1 million naira.
You get 1 million 1,000.
No, 1 million 20 naira. Your guy collect money back. So PSG against Real Sociedad.
Okay, so
okay, you want to go?
Okay,
Takefusa Kubo is.
Why did you your own?
No.
Takefusa Kubo is back from the Asian Cup, and PSG have not exactly been the best of sides this season. They've not been excellent in Champions League either over the past couple of years. So I don't know. It can go anywhere. Let's not lie. PSG can win 1-0 at home. Go to Spain and they beat them 2-0 and they're out of the competition. They are a very funny team like that. So I don't really know. Anything can happen. Real Sociedad look like a side that, although of late they've tend to not be at their best. I don't know, maybe because they lost some of their players to maybe Asian Cup or the AFCON and all of that. But then all these guys are back. Especially Kubo, who is a very vital player for them.
I think Champions League is a different tournament entirely. When you get to the round of 16 on the quarterfinal, that's when you know those that wants to win it. The rest of that are they part of those teams that will stand tall any time? Obviously not. PSG understand what it takes to play the Champions League. Forget what happened to them in the group stages. They know exactly what they want to do. Now there's no Messi in that team again. There's no Neymar in that team, and everybody seems to play for themselves. And also they have a coach that have won it before in Enrique. And if you look at their past games in Ligue 1, they have been winning games comfortably.
Okay,
At
so
home against Sociedad.
So what?
It is
Is it straight win or go?
It's a straight win and they will win both games.
no, for me, I see an upset.
No, for
actually.
this one, both are
Upset.
PSG to
Yeah.
win both halves.
Yes,
Should we go again?
I don't mind.
Okay, you see an upset.
Yes, I
Oh,
see.
yeah,
an
should
upset.
we go again?
Now, like he rightly stated, Takubo is back from Asian Cup
And
and all of that. Exactly.
Are they going to
So
get
I
PSG?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
I beg.
they will.
But now,
IBK.
I want to bet against him now.
Once I became
Senior man, they say me you put money, they tell me say Takuba or come. Wetin concern
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Say Real Sociedad
They may what?
win PSG at home.
Are you ready to
I'm putting my money on it.
10K straight up.
Let's put it.
Wait, 10B.
Yeah.
What's your own?
PSG go win.
Say that straight.
PSG straight.
So win.
So draw. But
No.
man go collect
No,
money.
draw. Now me go collect.
Why
money.
you collect? Why you collect money?
Okay, fine. Let's put it this way.
But I don't
Real
do that.
Sociedad. No.
Win or draw.
Real Sociedad will win
Win or
PSG.
draw.
Win or draw.
I don't know. PSG win or draw.
Exactly.
make
So
everyone
let's
collect
put it
their
that
money.
way.
What's the win of that one? PSG to win. Let them take the rest.
Real Sociedad to win.
That's quite unfair.
They are not joining this game, so they go first chop one person.
Fine.
No wahala.
PSG to win.
So are we going 10K?
Yes.
10K straight up.
Yeah, so that to win, PSG to win.
Yes.
All right, nice one, guys. I
But
love this.
now fear. We will never
I
give
love
Bodman.
this.
We will never give up Bodman few.
But for me, I think PSG might kind of struggle against
In this
Sociedad.
match.
They might struggle.
What-
But that over 2.5. If you know come, sha. You know say Umar did it now, so deep Umar.
PSG to win. Let them go and bring anybody. PSG will win this match.
Anyways, PSG will win. That is from Farouk Adetola, and we have 10K. 10K we will share. I will collect how much I will collect, but man, how much?
Until then, don't worry.
Which one be until then? Me, I know I'm now.
Okay.
I know yes story when you chop money.
I did talk about Bodman few now. Nobody can answer me.
All right, guys. That's away from the Champions League, and I think that's all for European football so far this week. We've got a lot of games for next weekend as well, and we are definitely going to give you the review and whatever happened right there in Europe. Talk about Spain, talk about Germany, talk about England, French Ligue 1 and the rest, Serie A and the rest. A lot to talk about, and also the Nigerian Professional Football League. Farouk, I was told that the league was affected by the AFCON. AFCON is see.
And they play one game in 4 days. You see them play 2 games in another 7 days.
Man, those guys
but
are
now the league will be back fully. Hopefully,
Yes.
Sport Lagos can come out like a house
Is
of fire.
there
they're
a
very
way out of
close.
Sporting Lagos?
Of course, there's a way out. There's still a way. I still feel they can survive, but they're hanging by the thread.
Once again, I said for AFCON to have made us really forget about the European leagues. I'm sure the MPFL
Where do you-
has the tenacity. Hopefully, imagine yourself going for a Sporting Lagos against Katsina United game over watching Man United Chelsea. It is going to be it's going to happen. Believe my brother. Believe my sister. I speak to you. This will happen.
2050.
It's very possible anyway. It's very possible. Anyways,
Why are you
guys,
saying the same things? Believe it will happen.
the show remains best of the best sports show. And in fact, I've had fun. Guys, any last word from you? Any last word?
Well, the Champions League is back, and that's the biggest football tournament anywhere in the world. Forget
Sweet.
anything that has
Makes
happened in
sense.
the last 2 or 3 days. The Champions League, when it comes around, you know that you're watching adults, matured men football. And now the journey starts now. So I'll be watching from Tuesday to Wednesday. I want to see what's going to happen in the Champions League. And I know that a team that has not won it before will win it this year.
What about you?
Obviously,
Any last word?
The AFCON is over and we miss it. Somebody said the AFCON is. I think he said when football was created, AFCON is when it's raw form. No beyond this box to box press, overlapping fullback. Load and go score. That's when it's raw form. So it's over, and obviously we're going to miss that. But then again, one of the reasons why we come here and do what we do is because we enjoy to analyze, from a tactical standpoint, and it's glad that European football is back. So sit back, watch, enjoy, and we'll bring back all the goodies on this show.
Have fun. How you did? Any last word?
Not really, nothing really. My guys, they've said it all. So we look forward to the Champions League and the Europa League
Looking
matches.
forward to chop your
Well,
money.
my own last word is that I am looking forward
No, sorry, I didn't add
to
last
get
one.
my own
I beg.
percentage.
I didn't
We
add
never
the last
agreed
one. No,
Bodman
wait.
few.
I didn't add the last one.
Okay, what's the last one?
By this time next week, I will take you guys out from the 10,000 naira that I'm going to.
I mean, let's start already.
I bet you two you chop.
I don't take anybody out.
No,
I don't want to do what he's going to do now.
I don't take anybody out. God no go allow you chop down.
Hey man, you don't know how to play football.
All right, guys, we've had a lot of fun. Just let us know the club you support right there on the comment section. Is it Chelsea? Is it Man United? Is it Sporting Lagos? Is it Imba? Is it whatever club you support? Engage. Let's talk about whatever it is, the result and everything. How do you feel, or what did your team play this particular week and also weekend? And what games are you looking forward to in the European competitions? The Champions League is back, like we said, and it is back with a bang. The big teams are about to be separated from the small teams. Maybe Man United, they've been separated already.
No, they are home.
they don't. They don't.
All right, guys. My name is Ibuko Aluko. Until we meet same time. Bye bye for now.